Ainscough is Britain's biggest mobile crane hire company. At dawn every day, their cranes crisscross the country.
All right, let's go for it.
Apart from my family, this is the second love of my life. So family and then cranes.
They lift everything.
Nice and steady.
Yeah, it's best way, mate. Get him round.
From wind turbines to priceless artworks.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous.
Keep going.
What if it slides out?
It won't. It's not going to slide out.
Daylight's in our hands up there. One wrong move up there from us, and it's game over for them.
24 hours a day.
Hold it.
You've just got to get it right, because if you don't, it could pull the crane over.
It's going to go. It's got to go.
7 days a week.
Don't pull it, Joe.
Don't get me up there, that's for sure.
They keep Britain lifting.
Yep, happy on the hoist. Not many people can say that they've had the opportunity to work with a ship like that.
We're a small cog in a big machine, which helps make this country better.
But facing increased competition and having invested millions in the latest cranes, the company is at a crossroads.
If we don't deliver, it's a bit like football management. I guess we have some conversations about whether you get to stay for next season. Do I have a few sleepless nights thinking about that? Yes, I do.
Ainscogh's HQ in Preston, the hub of a nationwide empire.
It's the true sense of the word, big boys' toys. You play with these things when you're a kid, and we've got 450 odd of them kind of running up and down the country every day.
But for commercial director Gareth Jones, running a mobile crane hire company isn't child's play.
We've got over 1,000 people, 29 locations, which span right from the north of Scotland right down to the south coast. I mean, from a revenue point of view, we're a £120 million organisation, so yeah, it's a big old turnover. That's a lot of jobs. Yeah, we're a pretty big deal in the crane world.
But in the worst economic downturn for a generation, keeping the firm on top isn't easy.
If you're the market leader, you can only go one way, and that's not something that's an option for us.
The company's received almost £100 million of investment, and they need results.
We've got new owners now, and they want to take the business back to the heights that it was at the peak of the market. Now, it's a challenge in terms we've got to get more business, we've got to get more revenue. We don't ever want to see a yard full of cranes. So if you see a yard full of cranes and a yard full of trucks, you know that you're not busy. And if you're not busy, you're not earning revenue. If you're not earning revenue, you're not making money.
The crane gang will lift anything, no matter how unusual. And today, a team are at the Falkirk Wheel in central Scotland to transport a work of art that's been sold to a private buyer. It's a unique challenge for Falkirk lift supervisor John Hollis.
15-ton solid granite, sculptured locally. So it's quite a substantial lift for us. Obviously one of its kind, so we need to be very, very careful that we don't do any damage whatsoever to it. What we have here is quite a sharp edge on the granite because it operates almost like a razor, and if the slings come in contact with that, it'll just cut them immediately.
Next sculpture I'm going to have two handles at the side so you can lift it.
Sculptor Ronald Ray spent a year chiselling Tiger by hand. He's an important regular customer.
I carved this thing 14 years ago, my God. My beard was black then.
He likes to supervise everything from start to finish, make sure everything's done correctly, the way he wants it. There's no damage to anything.
That carved us thinking about William Blake, tiger burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eye can frame thy fearful symmetry?
400 miles away, Somerset lift supervisor Mike Wools is figuring out how to get the sculpture to its new home.
The weights and what we're lifting is not the issue, it's just to get the access to
the final position is presenting something of a challenge.
So, here is the plinth.
Was it Tigger's final resting place?
New owner Sally lives in the heart of the Somerset countryside.
We think from the central point of the Tiger, you just get that lovely view through. And hopefully all the ley lines are correct as well.
For Sally, it's a mystical location. For Mike,
دوستان عزیز، این ویدیوها مخصوص گروه صنعتی ایران هیدرولیک مرکزی می باشد. هر گونه کپی برداری از آن تحت پیگرد قانونی قرار می گیرد.